Welcome to FreeCAD tutorial, and in this tutorial we will learn how to convert SVG file into the 3D solid. As you can see that I have used my channel name as a SVG file, and I have successfully converted into the 3D solid. It is look like a embossing, and I have not did anything in this sketch. I have just converted my SVG file into the 3D solid with the help of a tool available in a FreeCAD. So we will learn from the scratch how to convert SVG file into the 3D solids. So before starting this tutorial, if you have not subscribed my channel, then please subscribe my channel and keep supporting me by sharing my video and liking my video. And if you like my method of teaching, then you can support me. I have a Ko-fi donation page. Its link is given in the video descriptions, so never forget to visit it. So let's start our tutorial. So I am closing this file and I will create a new file. So before starting, I would like to explain you the difference about a SVG image file and a normal image file. SVG files are the scalable vector graphics. The difference between these two is quite obvious. First, I will open a normal PNG file. So if I open it, my normal PNG file, and if I zoom it, so you can observe that its edges are getting blurred, its quality is reducing at the outside. You can see that more you zoom, the more reduction in a quality. But this thing does not happen with the SVG files. So here is the SVG files of my channel name. So if I zoom it, and you can see that its quality is not reducing. Its sharp is it's having the very sharp edges, as we have observed in a normal PNG or JPG file. So you can clearly observe the difference between a SVG file and a normal image file. So now we have a blank part, and first we will set our workbench as a part design workbench, and we will create a body here. You can also select this part, but this part work as a container, but I would prefer to go with body. And if you press the space bar, then you can visible your planes. So I will select this XY plane to make a plate. So I will select this, and you can also, if you switch to the taskbar, you will get the upcoming things which you have to do. For example, if you have selected the part, then task will automatically set you to create the sketch. So I will follow the taskbar and do the same. And now these planes are looking very weird, so I will click on my origin and press the space bar tab on my keypad, and I will hide it. Now I will draw a rectangle of 100 by 50. So I will give this as 100 and vertical as a 50. Now I will close my sketch. I will close it, and I will make my plate 5 mm, and I will say OK. Now I will import my SVG file. To import the SVG file, go to the file and click on import, and here's my SVG file, and I will say OK. Then a pop-up will come, either you want to import as a drawing or as SVG. So I will select SVG and I will say yes. So if I rotate my part, then my SVG has been imported here. But if I see from the front plane, so I have did the extrusion at the upper side. So what I will do, I will change the direction of my extrusion, so it will come on the surface. Okay, so but the problem is that the SVG we have imported is going outside of our plate. So we will scale this. So to scale this, we will switch to the draft workbench, and here if you are facing any problem with grid, then you can easily off the grid, and I will move my toolbar here. Okay, so in a draft workbench you will see here one options known as a scale. So these are the individual entities which has been FreeCAD converted from the SVG file. So here is a path 1, path 2, path 3, path 4, path 5, 6, like that. So we will go on the scale and we will select all our entities here, and now we will enter here our enter point, and we will select one point, I would say 0.8, 0.8, yes, 0.8 is looks very good. So we have from 1 to 1 scale we have reduced to the 0.2, and we will say OK. So here is our new one, path 011. Rest of the things we will select and press the space bar, we will hide it. Now we will move it. So select our path here which has been converted into a single block now. So we will select move, and we will select a point, and we will approximately place on the center here. So now you can see that our SVG converted entity is now the center of the plate, but still if I select this and I go to the part design workbench, and if I try to extrude it, I will get the error because it is not a sketch still, because FreeCAD not recognizing it as a sketch. So we will again switch to the draft workbench, and in draft workbench we will select this our whole entity. Previously it was unmerged, now it has been merged. So we will click on it and we will convert into the sketch, and we no longer need this. So we will press this, select it and press space bar, and we will hide it. So now it is the sketch. But if we again go to the part design workbench and if we try to extrude, so it will not extrude it because our sketch is outside of the body, it is the not the part of the body. So in FreeCAD there is a very simple method to do this. You just drop this, select the sketch and drop on the body. So now you will see that the sketch is now the part of this body, means sketch is children and our body is parent. Previously this sketch was outside of the body. Now we can easily extrude it. So now we will select our sketch and we will use the pad command, and it will take some time, depends upon the complexity of your SVG file. So now you can see that my converted sketch has been extruded. So I will give it some dimension of 0.5 mm, and I will say OK. Now I can give some color. So what I will do, I will go to my pad and set colors, and I will select the faces, and I will give some color. So I will give this yellow. So you can see that how we have successfully converted our SVG file into the 3D solid in FreeCAD. This feature is very useful to create the nameplate of the machines, or but those graphics may take time depend upon the complexity of your SVG files. So this is all about this tutorial, and if you like this tutorial, then please like, subscribe and share my video. And if you like my method of teaching, so you can support me on Ko-Fi donation page, link is given in the video descriptions. I will come with more useful tutorial on FreeCAD. Thank you for watching and thank you for your valuable time.